Hello guys and welcome back to K Creations. This is Photoshop Basics course and today we will learn more about the most common tool of Photoshop, that is brush tool. Now, before you go like brush tool, who teaches a brush tool? Because everybody knows it's the most common tool and it's pretty easy to use. And yes, I'm totally agree with you all. But because the brush tool is the soul of Photoshop, so if you master the brush tool, you will master at least half of the tools you see here in the toolbar. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into it. First of all, let's select our brush tool and let me explain the option bar first. If you click this tiny arrow here, you will have this brush settings where you can set the size and the hardness of the brush. And here we get these predefined brushes. We can use these according to our needs. Also, if you right click anywhere on the canvas, you get these same settings. Moving on, we have this mode section. These works the same way as the layer ones, but this is only for the brush, not for the whole layer. After that, we have the opacity of the brush. Decreasing this opacity will make your brush more transparent. Then we have flow. Now, you may think opacity and flow work the same way, but it's not. When you are blending colors, flow gives you a much more natural transition between the colors. Let me show you. I just try to make a gradient by decreasing the opacity like this. And now let's do the same for the flow. And as you guys can see, it just blends way better than the opacity. And if you click this icon here beside the flow option, what will happen is if you just click and hold, your color will keep building up on the same spot. Well, it's not so useful for me. If you need that effect, you can turn this on. Also, we get a similar icon with the opacity too, but it's not worked the same way. It's for pressure sensitivity, which works only when you have a drawing tablet or stylus. And if you want to resize your brush, well, there are so many ways for that. You can use square bracket keys to resize your brush, the open one to reduce the size and the closed one to increase. Or you can just hold Alt and right click and drag like this. Dragging to left makes it smaller and dragging to right makes it larger. And at the same time, you can also drag up and down, make it softer or harder. And when you are painting and blending colors, you may need to change color more frequently. So you can press Alt and that changes your cursor into a color picking tool. Now you can pick any color you like, and then after you release the Alt key, your cursor changes back to the brush tool. And I'm not sure about the symmetry option was in the previous version or not, but it's there in 2020 version. Basically what it does is after you click on this option and hit enter, when you paint on one side, the other side acts like a mirror. It's great when you are drawing faces and symmetrical objects. So that was it for the today's video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye.